They run it with Jacobs. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
He's brought down.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go. Let's hit this ball back with our offense. Let's go.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
It's fourth down.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Giants are going to get the football back.
It's a turnover on down.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
New York.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
And the Giants first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, New York.
Here's Geis. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On the ground, it's Geis. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. So Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Brett Maher now for the Jet field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot? Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points. But boy, getting in a field goal range and tying it, that's tempting. Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
54 Mike. Check. Run there.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over. Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
New York.
A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points.
The extra point.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Brady now on first down. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out. And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Allen's got it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And this has no chance. It's no good, well wide to the left. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Here comes Johnson on the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Johnson on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Miller.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Back to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants add on to their lead.
The extra point.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Looking to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Geis for the carry on 2nd down. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. They run with Geis. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
New York.
Scotty Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. Returning it, Johnson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And they run with Jacobs on 1st down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Two times. Hey, 4 down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Washington.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now it's Rosen. The giant rush gets home as down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And this is incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me with some Barbados.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st down, this is Geis. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Go, Mike 51.
Geis. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Antoine Woods in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
Field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Marr able to put this one through. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
To throw is Rosen. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 27 yards there, a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake. Here's Rosen.
Giants 32.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rosen escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Rosen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now Rosen will lead him up here to go for 2. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
7. Washington 8. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Brett Maher on for the...
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that. Coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Rosen to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Alabama.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Room here to run. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
New York.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
If you know, that's the reason we ball.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Coming for you.
Here's Rosen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Right here.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Mike 5-80. Mike 5-4. We own them. We own them.
Now Rosen on first down. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, D. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 80, 80, 80. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Keenan Allen, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10.
Elsewhere, fourth quarter score now for Baltimore. And it was the Chargers who were able to take home the victory in that one. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far. And now he'll tuck, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all